Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a dark and controversial chapter of British history, the alleged secret torture program implemented during the Troubles in Northern Ireland. This program, aimed at breaking the will of suspected members of the Irish Republican Army, IRA, and other paramilitary groups, remains a sensitive and contentious topic. In this episode, we'll explore the details, impact, and legacy of this disturbing chapter in history. The Troubles in Northern Ireland, which began in the late 1960s and lasted until the Good Friday Agreement in 1998, was a period of violent conflict between nationalist/Republican and unionist/loyalist communities. In response to the rising insurgency led by the IRA, the British government resorted to extreme measures, including a secret program that allegedly involved the use of torture on detainees suspected of paramilitary activities. This program's origins can be traced back to the early 1970s when the British government introduced internment without trial, leading to the arrest and detention of hundreds of suspected IRA members. In secret detention centers, British security forces, including the Royal Ulster Constabulary, RUC, and the British Army, allegedly used the 5 techniques of interrogation, wall standing, hooding, subjection to noise, deprivation of sleep, and deprivation of food and drink. These techniques were designed to extract information and break detainees' will, but they also caused severe physical and psychological trauma. The torture program profoundly impacted both the individuals subjected to it and the broader conflict in Northern Ireland. The 5 techniques were widely used during the early years of internment, leading to reports of severe physical pain, disorientation, and long-lasting psychological damage among detainees. These brutal methods were aimed not only at extracting confessions, but also at demoralizing and breaking the spirit of the detainees. However, the use of torture had significant consequences. International human rights organizations, including Amnesty International, condemned the British government's actions, calling them violations of human rights. In 1978, the European Court of Human Rights ruled that the 5 techniques amounted to inhuman and degrading treatment, though it stopped short of classifying them as torture. Despite this ruling, the damage to both the victims and the British government's reputation was already done. The torture program further fueled the conflict in Northern Ireland, intensifying resentment among the nationalist community. Rather than weakening the IRA, the revelations of torture strengthened the resolve of many within the Republican movement, leading to increased recruitment and support for the IRA's cause. The program also deepened the mistrust between the Catholic community and British authorities, complicating efforts to find a peaceful resolution to the conflict. The legacy of the torture program in Northern Ireland continues to resonate today. Many victims still suffer from the trauma of their experiences, with lasting effects on their mental and physical health. The British government faces ongoing criticism and legal challenges from former detainees seeking justice and acknowledgement of the wrongs done to them. In recent years, there have been renewed calls for a full public inquiry into the use of torture during the Troubles, with many believing that the full extent of the abuse remains uncovered. The use of torture in Northern Ireland has also left a broader legacy, influencing British policy and the conduct of military and security operations in other contexts. The controversy surrounding the 5 techniques has shaped debates on the use of torture and interrogation methods in conflicts like the War on Terror. It has also contributed to ongoing discussions about the balance between national security and human rights, a topic that remains highly relevant today. The torture program in Northern Ireland is a stark reminder of the lengths to which governments may go in the name of security and the lasting damage such actions can cause. While the conflict in Northern Ireland has ended, the scars left by these events continue to affect those who lived through them and the wider community. Understanding this dark chapter of history is essential to ensure that such abuses are not repeated. If you found this exploration informative, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our future content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.